500K on
Ari,
Instagram.
don't sleep. Right now, we're about to go
What's good,
live
my
on
G?
YouTube.
Okay, we
That's
signed
what I'm talking about.
out here.
That's what I'm talking about, giving love to the fans. I appreciate
Everyone
that.
who supports is the homie.
Prep Protect. Prep Protect in the
Bro,
house.
that's
Big
the
shout
best
to
impression.
Prep Protect. Big shout to Simon. We are live, SneakerCon 2018 with Ari Petrou,
Let's get
a
it.
YouTube influencer extraordinaire. We're going to talk to him a little bit about the game, how you got to where you got started. Can you tell me a little bit about how you got started in the YouTube game?
Yeah, okay.
And Instagram game?
Yeah. Okay, so first of all, like, I'm a bit of an exception, whereas everyone who's an influencer, I mean, I wouldn't say everyone, but a lot of people do the transition from YouTube and think, oh, I need to get my Instagram up. Whereas it was different for me. Like, I was on Instagram first, right? I built up my Instagram following before YouTube. And then when I just thought the time was right to start YouTube, I started about 5-6 months ago. So I'm pretty fresh to YouTube. I just hit 100,000, which is, to me, is gas. Like, I was trying to do that in a year, if that. And I did it pretty earlier. But for me, it's like I started on Instagram late 2016. I kind of had the thought of starting Instagram mid-2016, and by the time I got my head together and was like, nah, I can do this, it was like the end of 2016. So it's pretty much happened in like a year and a half. Yeah.
Wow. So tell, I want to talk to you a little bit about how you did this, because at Sneaker School, we're really about teaching people how they can do what you do in the game and how to be unique, stand apart. Can you tell me a little bit about, we haven't had anybody up here who says that Instagram is where they started and then they built to YouTube. How did you do that? How did you make that? How did you transition your audience?
Okay, so for me, I started doing Supreme fit pics every Thursday. On the first one to post it up. And I didn't make that formula, I didn't create that formula. There was someone else doing it, Gully Guy Leo. He started it when he was like 14. This kid from the UK, he was like 14, and he was killing it. I'm like, oh my God, this dude was like blowing to another level. He's on like 700K right now. And at the time he started doing it, it was Gon's drop, you know, the butterfly Supreme pants. Okay, so he did that fit pic, it went mental. Then the next week, he posted whatever the hell dropped that week. Then the next week, it was whatever the hell dropped that week. Like, and I'm thinking, this kid's blowing up. I'm working a job on £5 an hour. Like, this is horrible. This is horrendous. So I'm gonna try and get some change up. And every week, I'm gonna cop the new Supreme. Take a fit pic, resell it, make a little profit. You know, try and get my followers up. And it kind of happened perfectly to the point where he was drifting out of it. He already made it, and he didn't have to do. He's in school. He didn't have to go to the Supreme drop every week because he already had his following. So I kind of took his spot in that sense. And it really went well. I met Ben, who's actually sat right next to me. He's not in the frame. He's not on the live stream right now, but he's actually sat right next to me. And as he was learning photography, my pictures are getting better. The quality is just getting so much better. The edits are getting better. And so that really helped me.
Big shout to our production teams.
Yeah.
We need you guys.
Of
and you
course.
guys have to realize, just like skateboarders, you need to have a cat. If you're trying to be an influencer, who is going to be your man to edit and to produce your pieces. Because without that, an influencer can't do what he does. They need to be talent. They need to be in front of the camera, but we need producers like me to get out there and to shoot it and to make it look dope and to get it out there. So big shout to production.
What I would say is, like, if you're trying to, you know, take some Instagram pics, or I used to get my mom to take them in my garden. You think I'm joking. Okay, so you need to find some homies that are like trying to do what you're doing. You need to find a couple of friends that are on your wavelength or want to go where you want to go. Just 2-3 guys or girls or whatever. And just make that your little squad, you know, and just go out. Go out as much as you can. If you're in school, you know, go out after school, go out on the weekends, because consistency is key. If you don't have consistency, you're out. Like, it's simple. And if you don't start with consistency, you're going nowhere. I mean, you can be consistent for a year and a half. Like, I don't think I missed an Instagram upload Thursday through Sunday for a year. And then now I'm where I'm at, you know. Today, the time difference is 5 hours for me. I can't get my picture up. I'm not gonna die. It's all good. Like, but if that was a year ago, I'd be freaking out. I'd be freaking out. Yeah.
You know what? It's about discipline. I love that and I respect that because you're on a schedule. You're making sure you do. And take that note. Also, build your team. You know, build a team. That's what it's all about. If you can't collaborate, you're not doing anything in this game.
Yeah.
So here's another question. You know, can you tell somebody who wants to get started in the game, you know, how do you make that first step? What's the first step that you feel is a step that's gonna get somebody to the next level as an influencer?
Okay, so I feel like you need to find your own little niche, because this game, I'm gonna just talk from Instagram right now. This little Instagram fashion sneaker little community is really, really, really saturated. Right. So you need to find a niche. Like, I've even seen now these kids doing like fit pics as regular, you know, fit pics, and whatever sneakers they're wearing, they Photoshop the sneaker and it looks like they're leaning on the sneaker. And I'm like, that's pretty tight. Like, no one else has done that. Right. So I mean, he might not have 500K, a million followers, but he's got 20, 30K, and I've never seen that. So props to him. If it takes off, that might be the new wave. Right. Like for me, I'm not trying to brag or nothing like that, but I feel like I kind of blew up this cover the face thing. Yeah. Like, that was my little thing. Again, I didn't start it. It was just, sometimes I would take a fit pic and go, oh my God, I look horrible in that picture. I'm gonna just cover my face for this one. And I was like, okay, this cover the face thing does way better when my head's not in the picture or my face is in the picture. So I kind of was like, look, if I put my hand in my face and I get an extra 1,000 likes compared to with no head or no face, I'm gonna do that every single time. Right. So you need to also, when you find something that works, just keep going at it, keep going at it. Right. Yeah.
You know, it's about perfecting your craft. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, we have time for one question. Do any of you guys want to ask us a quick question? Want to ask Ari a question?
Yo, shout out to this dude right in front of me. He's actually wearing my merch right now.
I love it. Shout out. Come up here. Show us the merch.
Come on,
show
G.
us the merch.
This is a supporter. Like, to me right now, this is insane.
Let's show that. Tell me about your branding. Tell us what you're doing in terms of merch right now. Come on up.
So
you cool to
my merch right now is
just stand right here next to me.
Right here, G.
Come right over here. Come in tight. Come in tight.
Okay, so this little homie right here is rocking the Petrou Hype Beast photo tee merch. So it's a bit of a spin-off from a Supreme celebrity photo tee with me on it. I'm in America right now, so on the t-shirt is me wearing an American box logo with a cheeseburger. So, for instance, my first drop was me wearing the UK box logo with a cup of tea. Right. So it's just kind of cool, and it's crazy that you support, man. I really appreciate that, G.
Come over here in the middle. They're trying to see your box.
Yeah, no one's seen it.
Stand right between us, right here.
This is what I call a top geezer.
Right here. you got the original right here next to his box tee.
Yeah,
now, you know, again, last thing, we're gonna wrap it up. But you know, anybody have any questions? You want him to sign it?
It's signed. All my merch is signed.
He signs his
merch. Even
merch.
my online releases, I go to the warehouse and sign every single t-shirt.
Take note. Again, OG, right here, explaining to you how you build your brand, okay? He's signing everything, okay? How many people do that? Okay,
no
that's
one.
real. That's
Nobody.
real. Okay, thank you, man. So, hey, again, thank you so much for coming out, Ari. I know you got to go and you got to catch your flight now.
I'm about to take some fit pics in Chicago. It's going to be lit. If you don't follow me on Instagram, Ari Petrou, just
shout the handle, man.
Fire Instagram picture coming tomorrow.
Right, respect, fire.
Thanks, man, I appreciate that, G.
Thank you.
Nice one. Have a sick
Appreciate
day.
it.
Shout out to everyone who came out, man.
We're signing off Sneaker Con 2018.
Nice one, bro.
Sneaker School. Sign up for our raffle. 2 shoes. Thanks a lot.
Nice one, G.